good, everyone? It's MA76B-Ball. I'm back at it again with another video for you. And today what I want to talk about are insoles. A lot of us out there are into some form of, training or sports, whatever it may be. And one of the key parts of all of our equipment is the footwear. And one unfortunate thing with footwear and companies, not all of them, but the majority of them for sure, the insoles or the footbeds are in the shoes are very, very flimsy, not very supportive, and very lacking. Not always the case, but for example, I've got the LeBron 13 Elite here. Then we got a retro Jordan 13 playoffs, and then one of the best performing shoes out there is the 29 from Jordan. And in all three of these shoes, the insoles, for me personally, the insoles are very poor. There is a little bit of thickness in this one. It's not that bad, but of course a retro, not too much to it. And then being an elite series in the LeBron, it's so-so. It's got a little bit of extra support around the heel, but again, not the greatest thing for your foot, I personally feel. But one reason I guess you could let the companies off the hook is they're somewhat trying to make footwear that kind of fits everybody, so they don't go all out with the insole, But one of the best things that you could do for your body is to invest in a good, solid pair of insoles. There are things out there like orthotics, and a lot of professional players, a lot of professional athletes will have all types of custom-made orthotics for them. There's other services out there, like I've been into the ASICS store and the New Balance store, and some of those like the flagship stores will have a treadmill set up with cameras, and there's an actual service where you can run or you can walk on the treadmill in your bare feet, and they record your feet, and then they can recommend proper footwear, and they have that same type of service when you go into orthopedic stores. But what you can do if you don't want to, deal with all of that and the prices for custom-made insoles, is go out and hunt down a great pair of replacement insoles. And I finally found something that I personally like. Now, back in the day, I've worked at Foot Locker and Nike Retail, etc. And I've learned a little bit here and there about proper mechanics with your hips and your knees and your feet and your alignment and gait and things like that. And so I have my own specific needs in order to fit into basketball shoes. So this here's a soft sole. You can hop on their website. They've got a website, softsole.com. It's SOFSOLE.com. And this is the Fit series. They actually have a particular series geared towards athletes, but I tend to stay away from those because those particular insoles have great cushioning, have great support, but they alter the fit of the shoe because they're quite thick. And you want to avoid that. So with this Fit series, I'll cut away to some close-ups later. It's extremely thin. They're very, very thin insoles. And they have great arch support, and I tell you, when I found these, I was like, okay, that's it, this is the one for me, because I've always tried to find one with carbon fiber. So you've got the carbon fiber on the heel and the arch support. You have a nice deep heel cup, which sets you back into the back of the shoe much deeper, and you got a greater lockdown, and that arch support. Now this is really key. So the analogy they use is like a table with three legs. So for example, let's say you've got a medium arch foot, and you're wearing, something like Stan Smiths or something like that from Adidas, where is, for the most part, at least back in the day, it's just a flat footbed. There's nothing there supporting your arch, so you're pretty much, you're going off of three legs, and you're missing that fourth leg. And that's where this comes in. When you step on this, just put this down on the floor and you step onto it, you immediately feel the difference. The stability is increased, your foot is more relaxed and supported. So taking those aspects into the field of doing something like basketball or tennis or volleyball, it's a tremendous help. So any of you out there who want to give it a go, I highly recommend that you look into it. You know, there are other great brands out there. When I was heavily into snowboarding, the number one insole out there was called Superfeet. And they have all sorts of different types. You can hop on their website and check it out as well. So what you basically do with these three, obviously it's not going to work with shoes with drop-in insoles like LeBron 11s and Kobe 9s and Kobe 11s. It won't work with those because the insole is built in. It is a removable drop-in insole. It's just not going to work because it's so thick. So with these guys here, you know, I'll take a look at the Jordan 29. So we'll bring this over. Sorry, a lot of light bouncing off of it. So you could reach into it, just get your fingers underneath, and that's the insole that it comes with. And like I said, it's not that bad. It is thick, but again, you know, there's not a lot going on here in the heel, and obviously here the arch support, you know, you can just bend it and whatnot. So they do come in a different size, a range. So the one that I picked up here is size 8 to 9.5, and I'm 8.5. So you just place the insole from your the existing insole from your shoe, place it on top, and then you can take your scissors to it and slowly. I'd be very, very careful, and you can trim around so that you can reduce it to the size that you need. So I'm going to cut away at a different angle, and I'm going to get to that. Alright, so all you need is just a pair of scissors. You'll put the existing insole, the original insole, on top of your new one. And you kind of want to make sure that it's just kind of sinking in the heel there. So you really want to line this up properly. And then here you could see the difference, the area that I'm going to cut off. So I got to give this a go, and hopefully I do a good job, and I'll slip right into the Jordan 29. Here we go. Alrighty, so you know, it's just a nice smooth cut. Just take your time. You can see how much excess there was on this, and let's slip it into the Jordan 29. There you go, like a glove. So the toe is down at the very front of the shoe. It's nice and flush, arch support, and the heel is still nice and deep inside the shoe. And it's just a nice, smooth fit inside. There are no gaps. It's just nice and snug. So I'm gonna slip these shoes on, and yeah, I'm gonna check out the difference, and I'm sure it's gonna improve the fit. And again, this is pretty beneficial when you're playing for long hours. Your foot is supported, and it is not being flattened and stretched out. So it helps with keeping your legs fresh for, you know, if you're playing for whatever, hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Also, same thing for if you're just standing on your feet for a long time at work, or playing outside on the concrete, you know. So it's just a great little add-on that you could do for athletic shoes. But not only, there's a friend on Instagram, Mel1, the Filthy Artist, we were chatting, you know, a lot of retro shoes, you know, not all of them, but, you know, kind of feel like bricks. And the way you can liven them up, or if you've got retro shoes that are quite old, you can liven them up by, you know, buying replacement insoles and putting them inside the shoes. And yeah, it definitely gives them new life, you know. So anyways, let me slip this on, and let's see how they feel. So as soon as I put my foot inside, immediately you could feel the difference in the heel and the arch. There's no question about it. And it also helps take up a little bit of volume in the shoe as well. But the nice thing, you know, it doesn't alter the, you know, the court feel in the forefoot because of the thinness up front. It doesn't alter the, you know, the volume in the toe box. So here you could see, you know, as your foot rolls in, the arch will collapse a little bit, and that's the arch right there. I have a medium arch,
And like I said, when you're wearing flat shoes, there's nothing there to support it. So that's where the insole comes in. And I'll drop that down here in a second. And you'll see how this insole, luckily fits my foot to a T, and then provides that fourth leg for the stability. So there it is. That's just a perfect match for my foot. And now you'll see the difference in the stability when rolling to the side, and that's what it does.
Well, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's a great thing to know. It's a great thing to to take care of your body. But just a little bit of a warning, though, if you go out there and you do purchase them, if you're not accustomed to it, it will take some time for your feet to get used to things. Your feet might get a little bit sore. This is from the arch support. And so make sure, for example, this one that I bought here, this one is a neutral arch. And then there were two other ones for high arch and a low arch. So make sure you get into that shop, you pull them out of the box, and you try them. Just put them on the floor. You don't even need, you could put them in your shoes, I guess, but just put them on the floor and stand on them, and just make sure that the arch support is lining up with your foot and the amount of arch is suitable for you. Hopefully the staff are knowledgeable. You could speak to the staff, and if not, you could go see any foot specialist. So that's that in a nutshell, guys. If any of you have current, special insoles, let me know about it in the comment section below. Or if you plan on, looking into this and you're going to check it out, just drop me a note on Instagram or down below. And it's pretty cool to talk about these things that can help improve the body and possibly performance on court or whatever sport that you're into. All right, so that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much. Hope all of you are really good out there. Hope all of you are safe and your family's all good. I can't wait. I've got 6 more hours and I'll be on the court, and I'm going to put these to the test. And I'll be playing in the LeBron 13s so I can use them and swap them out. And I'll also be playing in my Jordan 29s as well. So so maybe I'll make another video with a little bit of feedback, or I just might do a quick small update on my Instagram. Okay guys, that's it. I'm out. Take care and best wishes to all of you. Peace.